My name is Anush and I was one of the students that had been selected to participate in the NUN program at University College Dublin in 2016. As exciting as this may sound, my initial reaction was quite the opposite. My previous school journeys had been roller coasters filled with emotional ups and downs as a result of frequent relocations across the world. My early childhood was spent in a small beachside town in India, after which I spent a long period of time in numerous cities in the United States, followed by another relocation, this time to the Indian cultural hub Chennai, and finally settled down at a boarding school in Kodaikanal, a small town in the Western Ghats. Such a journey may seem interesting at first, but it comes with downsides such as frequently having to say goodbye to old friends and getting comfortable with new ones, acclimatizing to new environments, and satisfying varying academic expectations. Therefore, the NUN program seemed like an extra hurdle I had to overcome rather than directly settling down into college. However, this time things were very different. Yes, I was studying in a location new to me, and I had to face the fact that issues I'd come across before, but NUN taught me to come at them from a different, alternate, more positive angle. My initial negative thoughts about the program were first changed after attending the pre-departure orientation, which highlighted many of the exciting activities and opportunities that would be available in Dublin. As the program progressed, I began taking part in them. I could see how crossing the comfort zone had allowed me to develop into a more knowledgeable and globally minded individual. For example, one of my first few days in Dublin, I saw a traditional Irish musical performance in real life, which was something I had only read about in Seamus Heaney poems in high school. And of course my perception and approach to college at UCD was complemented by the GE classes offered to us. By critically thinking about aspects of our experience abroad such as development of identity and our role in the community, I was finally able to come to the realization that experience abroad played a positive role in my development as an individual. And I can now even understand how despite having to overcome certain issues with my constant relocation earlier, the experiences I gained were also pushing me to the extremes of my comfort zone. For instance, the transition to boarding school was quite difficult and daunting. However, I now realize that because I was exposed to independence and the ability to make important choices at only 13 years old, I am now better able to handle choices in Dublin such as moderation of alcohol consumption. Another key component of my experience in Dublin was my service learning project. This was an experience that presented challenges in unfamiliar territory such as assisting young children with a subject as sophisticated as computer science, as well as maintaining cross-cultural communications at the same time. Through my service learning project, I was not only able to develop communication and teaching skills, but also learn more about certain issues in Ireland, such as an increasing demand for computer science talent and flaws in the education system. But these are not only problems that Ireland faces but many other countries too, and so the skills I've developed through my service learning project will be highly applicable in Boston. However, my experience with other Irish students wasn't only limited to this project. Throughout my semester I'd received numerous opportunities like participation in Ideas for Change, a competition between teams to develop a plan to combat health issues amongst the homeless in Ireland. This was a particularly invaluable experience because I was both able to work with a team of other Irish students and study in depth the healthcare system of a foreign country. Therefore, I was able to strengthen my cross-cultural communication skills and broaden my understanding of healthcare, both of which I believe will be invaluable for my career. I would finally like to conclude with the time I received to just explore this country. One of the favorite places I had traveled to was the Aran Islands. It was an incredible experience to have biked across the entire island during my visit. In addition, as terrifying as the cliffs I saw were, those will be memories I will never forget. Furthermore, hiking was an interest I had cultivated in high school, and it was great to be able to continue pursuing that interest in a foreign country through the Mountaineering Society. So to anyone that may be deciding to do the NUN program at UCD, I would highly recommend this experience. It will be an incredible semester and definitely create a positive impact on the rest of your college experience. As James Joyce had expressed an amalgamation of fear and excitement for his son, who was about to go into the real world in his poem On the Beach at Fontana, such ambivalence towards study abroad in the first semester is expected. However, I believe this experience is one from which you will only benefit and grow. My time in Dublin has allowed me to understand ways in which I enjoy serving the community. Computer science education is one of them, and I hope to continue with both helping others learn computer science and furthering my own at Northeastern. It would generally benefit school children in the Boston area to receive this early boost. I hope to make use of the numerous resources that will be offered at Northeastern to accomplish this. The skills I learned adapting to Dublin too will come in use as I continue to pursue more opportunities abroad, such as international co-op. Having NUN set a strong foundation for my Northeastern career, I believe I have been prepared more than ever to succeed in college.